I'm Cindy.
And I'm Sheila.
And we're from the Yardsale Fanatics Association, and we're checking out the 2025 World's Longest Yard Sale down Route 127. And we're professionals. We've been doing it forever, and we're going to be rating the yard sales we go to.
We're going to do this because we don't like man sales. We don't like flea markets. We don't like places where you have to sort through boxes to find what you want. So we thought we would save some people some time and just tell you what we think. And this is strictly what we think.
Yes, but it's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
We know what we're talking about. So, alrighty, so we'll be checking back in and showing yard sales and showing you our ratings. So we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello, we're at our first yard sale of the morning. We're in Addison, Michigan, which is where the route starts. We're going south, so we're going to see what we find at this yard sale. It looks big, and we'll rate it when we're done.
Yeah, and we were told a couple towns back yesterday not to come up this way because there really wasn't anything. So we have found that not to be true.
Yeah, but did we listen?
No.
We got to find out for ourselves. So, alrighty, we'll let you know what it's all about.
Bye-bye.
So this one looks like it has a lot of stuff, so we're anxious to dive in and see what we find. Here's one of them Roombas kind of things for $7. 25 baby stuff all over the place. Look here how nice this is. Make an offer. Didn't I tell you? Every yard sale has some of these eggy cookie things. Every one of them. I like that too. Yeah, massage stuff and the egg stuff at every yard sale. Man stuff. Urgh. You see these all over the place too, but you know what? These are some of the best little choppers I have ever had. These right here are beautiful. There's a whole set of them. And she said they're like old little icicles. I think that would be so cool. I'd be afraid of breaking them, but it's pretty cool. She said that she's got all different sizes. And then there's some little giant candies. You can always find Christmas stuff at yard sales. I get all of my wrapping paper used because it's high-priced wrapping paper. She said that she made these out of vases. They're really cool. They have sand in the bottom. You can just light them.
I had a brand new Netgear router.
Really old, heavy crock pot, which is really cool. Here are their lamps. I thought they were globes. They're lamps that you fill up. I think that's kind of cool, like a real lamp. Tell us what you got, Sheila. Oh, those are so cute. How much did the whole box cost?
$8.
$8, and she said.
6 of them.
And how much did she say there was at Hobby Lobby?
$15.
There, so you got like $100 worth of stuff there.
I did.
And Christmas stuff is at every yard sale, but we find a lot of cool stuff.
Little white tree.
And there's a little Rudolph down there too.
Okay, he's mine.
There you go. Yeah, they don't look like they're too pricey, huh?
No, it looks pretty good.
Helium balloon tank for $1. I don't know if that's probably cheap, but I don't know if you have to fill it up. I don't know. We found this right here. We've never heard of one of those before. There's a couple weighted blankets. We come across some collector's items, which we're not really into, but I know a lot of people are. If you're into crafts, $3. What is it?
I saw where they took these boots, only they were men's boots, but you could do them with these, and took a stocking and cut the top, like the fur part off, and stuck it down in there and folded it over so the fur was around it, and then they stuck like Christmas picks in it, and it was really cute.
Oh, really? That's something to do. Got so many ideas.
I saw it on the internet.
More yarn. The best thing when you're out yard selling is find the big fan in the corner and stand over top of it and get you all cooled off. So what do we think of that one?
Okay, this one was primo. They had a nice selection of items. Their prices weren't too bad on most things.
Most things.
It was clean.
Yes, it was
organized.
It was.
And they made me a deal on what I bought, and they were very friendly. So yeah,
Yes.
I'll give them Primo, number 1.
Cool beans. Okay, on to the next.
On to the next one.
Oh, yeah, look over there.
We're going in the swamps.
Yes, who knows? If you don't hear from us again, you'll know what happened. If there's guys out here playing banjos, we're really going to run.
It's a dirt road.
Yes, this is where most murder horror movies begin. But we are not afraid because we are professionals. We are fanatics. We have to find the treasures that lay behind the cornfield on the dirt road. So yeah. Okay, we'll keep you posted. And we got a little friend here. Look here. Come here, Sadie. Look at this adorable little girl. And her mommy's back there in the back. Say hi. Say hi, Sadie. I think I pet more dogs than I do go shopping. But oh, she's a cutie. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. And then you always find baby stuff at every yard sale. I probably did. I don't know if I did or not. And here's muslin blankets for $5 for 3. That's cheap. So we did survive, and we're going to make it out of here alive. But we went to this yard sale, and we're going to give it, can you see that? Yes. We're going to give it a good, not great, because, why? Because
It was a lot of like flea market type items. Butter prices were really good. And the stuff was clean. You know, sometimes you go to these and they've left the stuff sit outside and it's been wet and
stained
and dirty
smelly.
But yeah, this wasn't that way at all. This was clean.
It was pleasant.
Yep.
And they had a nice sign. A nice sign does a world of good.
Signage is where it begins, because if we can't find you, we're not going to go hunting.
No, not. Yeah, we went way out in the country and never found the one we was looking for. So we're getting more selective on that too.
That's right.
So, alrighty, on to the next. And what do you say every time we leave a yard sale?
I tell them have a good day and hope they sell out of everything.
And we mean it too. She means it, but I mean it too. Okay, bye. Say about it.
I said it's a gated house, so they probably have really good stuff.
Here I found some boots. They're kind of wore for $2, but what is that screw in there for? Maybe somebody else would know. I don't know. You can always find plenty of shoes. A beautiful door. It says make an offer. You can't see it where I'm standing. Look at there. That's a cute door. So this one looks pretty cool. Lots of stuff in here. Find a lot of leftover wedding stuff sometimes. So if you're going to have a wedding, you know, go to a yard sale. There's 12.5-inch mirrors, $2 each, or $25 to put like a flower arrangements on for your wedding. That's a great idea. That's a good find. $2 a mirror. That's awesome. You can find all kinds of stuff that you're looking for. Suitcases. There's always lots of suitcases and games. Even doorknobs. Pretty cool stuff. No shortage of picture frames. $2 and $3. I mean, that's pretty cool. Big old table there. Here, say that again.
I said, be thankful. We're just doing this to show our husbands what we could have brought home, but we didn't.
Yes, they should be thankful, yes. Look at these adorable little coffee pots, little pots. Leftover wedding stuff, possibly? I don't know. There we go. Okay, this one was, we gave it a primo, because it was really good. They had a lot of nice stuff. I didn't spend a dime, but I had a ball looking.
I spent $2.50.
Woohoo!
$2.50.
There you go. Alrighty, goodbye. There's yard sales all over the place in Michigan. When we were heard, there wasn't. But also, we got to be careful because it's hard to get a parking spot.
And some of them.
Yeah, so some we avoid because it's dangerous for us to find a parking spot and get out in the traffic to go. So some are just not worth it. They should
Gotta be safe.
When you pick a house where there's lots of parking spaces if you're going to have a lot of yard sales. It's just common sense, right?
Right.
There you go.
You can choose $5, which is a little bit more than I pay at a yard sale. And they got their decent price little girls' clothes. This is pretty cool, $20. Can't get it at the store for $20. That's pretty cool light. Look at this little dress. Is that not adorable? Even has a little
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wave, you said way
no.
back there.
Yes. So we've been at lots of yard sales this morning, and we haven't been totally disappointed by the ones we've stopped at.
No, I have certainly found a lot of things that I probably really didn't need, but it's a good deal and I wanted it.
And we are enjoying too, is just talking about visiting with the people. You know, they ask where we're from, they tell us stories about things. This lady at this one showed me how to make the cement mushrooms, which I want to make some. They're really cute. And we're just getting a lot of people interaction too that we really enjoy. So, but we're on to the next one, and
Now, we're on to find a restroom.
oh yes, and if
And
there's
since I'm driving, that's where we're going.
yes, and if there's a hot dog and a cold pop there too. It's hot and the air is thick, but we must go on. So we're walking down the edge of the street here. You can see Sheila there. There we go. And you can't hear us because of the traffic, but we was just left one yard sale. And tell them what you did, Sheila.
It was a baby sheet, a crib sheet, and I picked it up. I wanted to smell it because there was an odor and I didn't know if it was the clothing. So I didn't want to do it in front of the woman. So Cindy said, okay, she left. So I smelled it real fast and it wasn't the clothing.
Yeah, good. And then also, one other thing we wanted to say was we like things to be priced. We want to know how much things are.
Yeah, we don't want to have to keep asking you.
Yeah, we'll buy more if we don't have to ask every single thing, well, you know, how much it is. So that's another thing. That's another thing on the list. Price your stuff. Not individual, but you can put up a big sign or something, you know. Just let us know. So, okay. So there's baby jumper for $5. That's cheap when you're looking for one. Babies love these things. Look at that little cute little thing over there too.
This one's 20.
20? Oh, maybe it makes more noise or something. I don't know. There's a little carrying thing. Yeah. This right here is pretty cool, like for $5. Some things aren't the cleanest, but they're still, you know, you can wash them off. So no big deal. Go with me, I'm not sure what that is. It's looking like a man's yard sale, but we're starting to see their stuff around the back that gives us hope. I don't know, there's some pretty cute furniture here though. But I have so much furniture, if I get something, I have to give up something.
Well, we could buy a golf cart.
Well, we could. Yeah, a golf cart, hey, that'd be cool. Yeah, I like these right here too, these raised bed things.
Oh, those are cool.
Aren't they? Those are cute. All already sold. Dagburn it. And then right here, there's probably sold too. Those are cute. You snooze, you lose, I guess. Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff for us to look around here. Aww, that is so cute. How much is it?
$2.
Really? I am tempted. If it didn't have a Christmas hat though, I could put it out all year round.
You can still put it out all year round. Oh, these are pretty.
Yeah, for $1. Daggone. Christmas heaven everywhere we go.
All right, bud.
You are a collector. Here looks like a whole set of The Wizard of Oz. Blend, I think.
And this is even gold. I can't think.
They must have not
I
have.
get the memo that I was looking for silver this year.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're cutting out on this one early because it's furniture and you know, antiques. It's cool if you're into that.
They do have some nice things. It's
Very
just not what
nice.
we're looking for
Yeah,
today.
we're cheapskates and we have enough furniture already. So we're gonna head out on this one. But some of you might love it. Just ain't our thing. So we've been shopping for over 2 hours and we're still in Michigan, and we have 3 hours between Michigan and where Sheila lives at.
Yeah, but
So-
we're only like probably 20 minutes from the Michigan state line.
Yes.
So we haven't gone very far.
Oh, no.
But the first year we went, we had high hopes.
We was gonna make it. Where was we gonna stay? We're going to states after states.
I live in Ohio. It was 3 hours to where we were going to go in Michigan. We left at 8 in the morning. We got back at 8 o'clock at night. And we made it about an hour and 15 minutes away from my house.
Yes, there's so many yard sales. So don't worry about when you go out to this yard sale, Route 127. There is a gazillion yard sales. So don't worry about not finding any, because there are a ton. And which is, it's fun, but you can't hit all of them. It's impossible.
Yeah, and if you don't see some for a little bit, just keep going, because then there's lots of them that are kind of clustered together.
Yeah, and you'll go down a lot of like into cornfields, or be a farmhouse right in the middle of a cornfield. There's a lot of those. But yeah, so it's a ton of fun, and you will not get bored. And there's yeah, it's fun, and especially if you're fanatics like we are. So.
All right, well, we're moving on.
So here we have a little artsy stuff. And that big picture frame. That's been so nice. It's only $3. Cherish family love. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
that.
putting it outside too. Like every spring, I gotta pull all the
Really cute
leaves
stuff.
out of there. Then it's getting
Love
weather.
this. I love those kind of boxes. Corral. Oh, yeah, nice. And over here, some homemade mushrooms that I would like to
But
try.
you know, if you took like one of
I
these,
think that would be
and you
so
put
much
dirt
fun.
or whatever in,
Show me how to do it and put a screw in it, and we don't try that at home.
Bought this. Wave, you said way back there.
Yes. So we've been to lots of yard sales this morning, and we haven't been totally disappointed by the ones we've stopped at.
No, I have certainly found a lot of things that I probably really didn't need, but it's a good deal and I wanted it.
And we are enjoying too, is just talking about visiting with the people. You know, they ask where we're from, they tell us stories about things. This lady at this one showed me how to make the cement mushrooms, which I want to make some. They're really cute. And we're just getting a lot of people interaction too that we really enjoy. So, but we're on to the next one, and
Now, we're on to find a restroom.
oh yes,
And since I'm driving, that's where we're going.
yes, and if there's a hot dog and a cold pop there too, I'm on top of that. So I've been looking for Hot Wheels, and I've hit Hot Wheels Heaven here. 5 for $1. That's pretty good. And signs where you're at. That is wonderful. These chicks, they're huge. They're $25 a piece. They're really cute. I can't afford them, but they're really cute.
Okay, thank you.
That's pretty.
Because it might be good for little clothes for me.
Yeah. There's some hiking stuff. $2 for a whole box. Look at this train. It's handmade. $50, which is worth it. Goodness gracious. Isn't that adorable? Oh, God. Look at these puppets. Cute. Table that has everything for $1, which is really cool. I like the dollar tables because you never know what you'll find.
Like a back scratcher.
You never know when you're going to need
These come
a
in
telescope.
handy.
There you go. See there? Yeah, we find all kinds of cool stuff. G.I. Joe stuff. More dollar table stuff. COVID test. All kinds of cool stuff. Man cave, it says here, which is not our thing, but it's somebody's thing. Yeah, looky here, just looky there. There you go. That just says it all right there. So this yard sale, this is the girl side, and then all this stuff, and then over here is the boy side. We don't want to go on the boy side because it's boy stuff. Out here to this big sale, I think it's beside a church, and looking at different things. Some didn't know what they wanted for stuff, which is probably more than I wanted to pay. And then some prices were a little bit higher. We're here for a bargain, or we wouldn't be here to begin with. So After all, we are professionals and we know what we're looking for, don't we? Ain't that right, Sheila? So we're not going to pay too much for anything. So that's just how we are. Isn't that cute? Oh,
It's like the stuff I had when I was little. It was metal.
there's some bacon stuff. Those look pretty old-fashioned. Yeah. Got a rows of rocking chairs. A ladder or two. Vintage jewelry.
Little hamper.
25 cents. Oh, isn't that cute for a little doll baby, huh? Oh, some little girl would love that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'm still looking for Julia a black necklace.
There's still a lot of things we're looking for.
I know it. We're running out of daylight, ain't we?
Running out of steam.
So we're walking down the edge of the street here. You can see Sheila there. There we go. And can't hear us because of the traffic. But we was just left one yard sale. And tell them what you did, Sheila.
It was a baby sheet, a crib sheet, and I picked it up. I wanted to smell it because there was an odor and I didn't know if it was the clothing. So I didn't want to do it in front of the woman. So Cindy said, okay, she left. So I smelled it real fast and it wasn't the clothing.
Yeah, good. And then also, one other thing we wanted to say was we like things to be priced. We want to know how much things are.
Yeah, we don't want to have to keep asking you.
Yeah, we'll buy more if we don't have to ask every single thing, well, you know, how much it is. So that's another thing. That's another thing on the list. Price your stuff. Not individual, but you can put up a big sign or something, you know. Just let us know. There's a Swiffer Pet Dry for $5. That's a good deal. Drinking glasses. Poofies. That's pretty. We're going into a church sale. We love church sales because we love church sales because they're cheaper and they usually have a bunch of stuff. So we're going to go check it out and see what we can find out. More stuff inside. Welcome, bargain hunters. This is a charming place. Oh yeah, they do got a lot of stuff in here. Goodness. Alrighty. Okay, well, we're gonna start looking. Smells like a church. Okay, we found these right here at a yard sale, and look at the price on here.
$15 for some wooden spool of bread.
I thought that was a bit much. Alright, so it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are still, probably an hour and a half or more from home.
Yeah.
It took us hours to get out of Michigan, so we had a good time. And so a lot of things are a lot of things are shutting down now, so there ain't as many yard sales. They usually start shutting down about 5 o'clock. So we're on our way home, but if we see some dillies, we'll be stopping at them anyways. But it's been a good time. So I hope you enjoyed it and took our tips, because we are professionals. And we'll talk to you later.
Peace out.
Peace out. Just got back for the world's longest yard sale, and I got this really cute duffel bag. I got my puzzles because I love my puzzles. Got some blocks for Cow. Got a bear there. Also got a bunch of baby clothes for the baby. A few things for me. I got this pretty little angel for $1. And then there's parts back there of a stone fountain that I got. It's all works, all goes together, but it's apart right now. But it was only $5.